Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Akana. This year's legislative session is over and lawmakers held off on some of the most controversial issues till the end. KITV4's Catherine Cruz is live at the state capitol with more. Catherine?
Well, you know, Paula, the House just knocked off about an hour ago. The Senate called it a day, mid-afternoon. But I can tell you there weren't any real major fireworks on this final day of session.
The county charter.
Lawmakers voted to ban aerial lanterns as a matter of health and safety, and as of midday, were poised to approve stun guns for use by the state's conservation enforcement officers. The Senate approved the state budget, which the GOP noted was larger than what the governor asked for.
$60 million for the Department of Human Services for renovations to our public housing, $135 million for the Department of Education facilities, almost $50 million for the Department of Health to address critical health and safety needs.
It also includes money to improve every university campus across the state, including a new culinary institute at Diamond Head and a digital media center at West Oahu. Lawmakers also gave the nod to a plan to reduce the state's prison population.
This is not an early release program, but this is an opportunity for Hawaii to continue to move forward in its efforts to bring back the 1,700 inmates that we currently have incarcerated on the mainland.
And they approved a plan to move forward with the framework for an undersea cable connecting the island's power grids.
It makes sense for our islands to be interconnected. This will allow us to strengthen and improve our electricity grids and at the same time enable us to levelize our electricity rates.
Lawmakers also approved a bill allowing vacation rentals on agricultural lands, even though opponents felt last-minute language changes would open it beyond Maui to Oahu and encourage so-called fake farmers. And until the end, the issue of job creation and exempting certain state projects was a hot button.
The environmental laws are not what is holding up the building process.
There was a lot of concern today that there would be a floor fight over the issue of fast-tracking development around transit stations. That apparently did not happen. A last-minute amendment failed. They didn't have enough votes, so lawmakers in both houses recommitted that bill. Again, that was the only concern. No real major fireworks. Someone in the gallery reminded me this is an election year, and so they probably wanted to keep it fairly low-key. And all these bills that were passed this session now head up to the governor's office, where he will have the final say in whether he will sign them into law or veto them. That's the latest from the state capitol. Catherine Cruz, KITV4 News.
All right, thanks, Catherine.